Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good morning. How are you all doing today? I don't sound very good because I'm sick. I thought I was getting the COVID again. I was like, crap. That was the son of a gun. But it wasn't the COVID. It was cold, I guess. Maybe the cold air I have on at night. I'm coughing, not feeling too hot. I might tell them I'm not coming into work today. I don't know yet. See how I feel. I'm a robot, though. I push myself to the limit, which is retarded because my life is worth more than money. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel in time. I think today's Sunday. Their last, well, Memorial Day's tomorrow, so it's a holiday, you know. But today's Sunday. I believe it's Sunday. Gotta be Sunday. Anyway, today's Sunday, church day for most folks. You know, like I said, I never dispel people from going to church, attending church. You know, but a lot of times that's the worst place you could be. I know I used to go and get sick spiritually. I did. I used to get sick spiritually. Not to, like I said, not to dispel it, not to destroy it, not to do any of that, but to say, wow, you know, I mean, it's like they spin their wheels, but they don't go anywhere. They honk their horn, they start their car up, they spin the wheels, but they don't go anywhere. That's what I've observed anyway. And don't get me wrong, there's little points they make that touch your brain and you go, oh wow, that was interesting. That's pretty neat, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Um, well, yeah, you know. Oh boy, let's see here. Well, the bottom line is that we hope. That's what we're hoping. You know, I was raised in that religious stuff too. I was raised where you prayed and things happened. If things didn't happen, that means God wasn't with you, or you gave your all, dedication, and you know, push through and all that stuff that they say. And I'm finding that none of that's true. None of that is true. You know, endurance has nothing to do with strength. Endurance has nothing to do with your abilities. Endurance. Because I know, they call them Ironman races. I've seen it in Idaho, and I talk about over there because I lived over there. I think I'm going back before winter hits. I think I don't like it over here winter time. It's crazy. Anyway, um, the endurance they had a you swim, you bike, you run. Is it a triathlon? I think. Anyway, but that's your endurance. That's the flesh. I'm finding that with God, it's hell. It's hell. It is. It is. Um. Okay. So we have hope. We have hope. And like I said, our history could tell us a lot of things, a lot of stuff that goes on. Our history could tell us so much that goes on. Our history could do that. Our own experience that I'm talking about, not our history that could wonder where God was at that time. you know, you know what I mean? I thank God that all my kids are safe. I thank God that I remember one time I was working in Oregon and I don't know why I talk like this, but I did. And the girl said, "Oh, I don't know where my friend is." Blah blah blah. I said, "Well, if she was hurt because the new bad news or the The news would get to you. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's true." You know. Anyway, um, a lot of stuff, lot of stuff, lot of stuff. Anyway, so that's what we have. Okay, we function by hope. There's a book, the Bible. You know, um, has so many stories in it. I mean, so many stories, too many stories. You know, um, way too many stories. To tell us about our hope, to tell us about our belief in God. You know, to tell us that, yeah, God's with us. There's some points I make that a lot of people get mad about, but most people get mad because they're with the majority. You know, and if you really want to see if your stuff will hold water, challenge it. Challenge your own belief yourself. You know, challenge it sometime. See where it stands with your own scrutiny. Scrutinize it. Scrutinize what it is you believe in. It doesn't matter the belief. Scrutinize it. You know, because a lot of people believe because their parents did. A lot of people believe because that's where they end up. A lot of people believe because, well, why not? Even the people that don't believe, you know, there's a belief process there. We think there's not, but there is. There's a belief in not believing. We don't think of it that way, but that's the way it is. Because nothing can be proved, but nothing can be disproved either. And that's the craziest thing. You know, that's the craziest thing because we can't, I mean, because I tell people, I can't prove this. I cannot prove this to you. I cannot. I cannot sit there and make something happen for you to believe. I can't do that. You know, but again, people can't disprove it either. You know what I mean? Even like their beliefs. Although the difference, and I'll say this, the difference between the belief of what man says and what God says is different in respect of man said the other stuff. And man's stuff is contingent upon popularity, notoriety, money, um, being noticed, leaving something behind to where they can say, oh yeah, like take for instance evolution, Darwin. You know, Charles Darwin. That was his name. Charles. I don't know how he got that name, but that was his name. Darwin. And he was left behind this idea, and people dove into it. And it's funny. So I'm gonna tell you right now, scientists, doctors, there's other ones too. Well, politicians too. They're all preachers, and that's the truth. They're all preachers. They're all giving you words, and you're believing those words, and you vote for them. Or they're giving you words, and you believe what they're saying, so you go by what they say. You know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how we do that. You know, and so we have a belief process. Every one of us. Put your own to scrutiny. Try it out sometime. See where it stands. Just try it. What do you got to lose? If it's solid, you'll be more solid in it. If it's not solid, you can move on to something else. Honestly, you know what I mean. And I'm gonna tell you this, and it's the truth. No one can argue this point. When a belief system is based on a race, a certain race of people, it's the weakest belief system there is, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? Most of these belief processes, you take the money away, most of those people would not do that belief process. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Money has a lot to do with their belief process, you know, notoriety, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So check it out sometime. Like I said, whatever it is you're believing, whatever it might be, whatever gets you through the day, whatever gets you through the moment, whatever gets you through the week, the month, the year, whatever, scrutinize it, analyze it, check it out. Don't go because someone else said. go and check it out and see what it really is saying. Try it out, you know. Anyway, so we're in John chapter 11. Now, this one is pretty intense. This one is pretty intense. I like this one. Let me make a cup of coffee real quick. Excuse me a moment. I'm just getting some coffee real quick. Real quick, like. Okay. Okay. All right, here I be. I guess people are. Let's try this again. All right, here we go. Let's try it. 12 minutes already over there. And